It's the Weather Extreme video, the morning edition for Wednesday, the 16th of November. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather warming up nicely in the short term. A chance of rain late Friday night, much colder for the weekend, and maybe some rain before Thanksgiving. Things getting active. Let's dive in and talk about it. There's the water vapor satellite view early this morning. The trough is moving off the Atlantic coast, a dry northerly flow aloft, and boy, the fog is really thick this morning. That's a dense fog advisory. The counties there in gray, Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, basically I-65 and points west, visibility down to a fraction of a mile in spots. But once that burns off, it'll be a nice day today. Got a few spots in the upper 30s, Gadsden, Cullman, Haleyville, Anniston 40, Birmingham 47. We'll expect a high in the lower 70s in most locations today, maybe mid-70s in spots. Around the nation, seasonal, nothing extremely cold. Check the convective outlooks. This is tomorrow, day 2, Thursday. Thunderstorms a possibility along a cold front from Minnesota to Texas. And on day 3, which is Friday, some thunder possible. No severe weather, but thunder possible from the Great Lakes down to the western Gulf Coast, including northwest Alabama. And we are optimistic. Parts of North Alabama will see some rain from this front. And no, it's no big deal. In fact, here's the QPF. This is the rain through the middle of next week. And the green runs almost from Anniston down to just north of Mobile. But that's between 1/100th of an inch and 1/10th of an inch. So, again, this is not going to be that meaningful. But, again, we'll take what we can get, and it'll help to settle the dust in spots. And we'll take a look at modeling on this in that next event next week. Here, just a minute. Off in the tropics, a wave in the far western Caribbean has a chance of developing, but there's no steering currents. It just sits there for days. It might sit there for 5 days off the Central American coast doing nothing, and it might ramp up to a tropical storm. If it does, the name will be Otto. Now let's dive into modeling here. This is the GFS, the 06C run, valid at noon today. Trough off the Atlantic coast, new trough coming into the Pacific Northwest. But for us, once the fog burns off, a sunny day with low to mid-70s. Tomorrow, upper 70s. Somebody's probably going to touch 80, a very warm November day. But to the west, our new storm begins to form. Big snows out in the Rockies. Friday, the surface low is over Wisconsin. Potential for a blizzard over Minnesota. Trailing front down to Dallas-Fort Worth. Friday night, that front is near Memphis. Showers pushing into northwest Alabama. And again, I'd say the main window for rain, 9 o'clock Friday night until 6 a.m. Saturday. Most of you sleep through this. And then by midday Saturday, it's all gone. We turn sharply colder. It's going to be a windy and very chilly day. It's a 1037 high over Oklahoma City. A tight pressure gradient will stay in the 50s all day. It's going to feel colder. We'll check the precipitation totals with our Friday night front. First off the NAM, suggesting under 1/10 of an inch. The European suggesting about 2/10 of an inch for Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Anniston, Gadsden. So again, goodness, in a deal where you haven't had rain in 58, 59 days, we'll take whatever we can get, and this should stop that dry streak and start a process. This is Sunday. Cold in the morning, will be at or below freezing in most spots, and the high again only in the 50s, despite a sunny sky. Those are the anomalies, very cold for the eastern half of the nation. This is Monday. The high is right on top of us, and I think we'll see upper 20s. The latest GFS is showing 29 for Birmingham. And then we warm up into the low 60s with a sunny sky. And hey, it's Thanksgiving week. Let's walk you through this. This is Tuesday. Here comes our new storm, a surface low developing near Kansas City. We're still dry Tuesday. And let's go to Wednesday, the busiest travel day of the year, a week from today. Pretty nice shortwave trough passing through here, a big trough off the coast, and here's the sensible weather if you're traveling. First off, the good news for us, we look wet. How about that? GFS suggesting a decent little rain the day before Thanksgiving. Don't think we have any severe weather problems with that. Maybe some thunder. Deep surface low near Detroit. And again, rain, a possibility in the areas of green over the eastern part of the country, and maybe some snow back in the western states. And then on Thanksgiving Day, if the GFS is right with the timing, we are cool and dry with highs in the 50s and lows in the 30s more than likely. Might start the day below freezing. Now, this is the European. It's a little slower. It's got the rain coming in here Wednesday night. This is Wednesday night at midnight, Thanksgiving Eve. And again, it puts down about a half inch. So, but clearly the global models are on board for a rain event right before Thanksgiving, and hopefully it'll be out of here by Thanksgiving Day. This is Black Friday, Friday the 25th, and we're cool and dry if that verifies. Check the new guidance off the European. This is the ensemble data. All members are displayed in that top color chart, and the darker the shades of red, the more the rain. And again, the ensemble mean is at the bottom. This is for 45 days. This is not predicting specific weather. It's looking at pattern recognitions, and it's suggesting we could see maybe up to 6 inches of rain. It is holding steady with the idea of much more active weather in the weeks ahead. And the numbers after this little warmth we have today and tomorrow, again, the weekend's going to be very chilly. We should stay in the 50s all day Saturday, all day Sunday. And again, while the ensemble is printing out mid-30s, again, common sense would dictate we're going to go below freezing, if not Sunday, certainly Monday morning with upper 20s, the coldest air so far this season. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. Can catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side. ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.